Okay, hang on. Let me do some final adjustments here. Oh my god, my oh wait, hang on. Wrong screen. There we go. Oh, okay. Correct screen. Anyway, Mellow there, my nuggets. Welcome back to the live stream. If anyone's watching, because nobody watches live stream anyway. Oh my god, my main monitor is now getting annoying right now. I think sooner or later it's gonna die. Oh, anyway, yeah, my main monitor that I'm currently using as my second monitor is now giving me a lot of disco lights. Oh my god, jeez. Yeah, I really need to get a new PC monitor though. Yeah, but luckily at least luckily at least my second monitor is still okay. So currently I'm using my second monitor as my main monitor for now. The color is not that great, but it's doable. Oh no. I thought this old LG monitor gonna last a bit more longer, but no, it doesn't. Anyway, you know what today is. Today we just continue the long Honkai Star Rail story. Yeah, that's what we're going to do today. But before we actually start the live stream, we're gonna do our usual audio test to make sure everything running properly. Okay, let's see. Oh god, this is a bit difficult to navigate considering the frame rates of my second monitor is dropping like hell. Oh well, never mind, it's fine. What the hell? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, you sub? Thank you, Super Squad family, I guess. Also, got the Herta. Oh, you got the Herta. Nice, nice, nice. You got the big hat lady, and she's probably not compensating for something, considering she has a big hat and everything else is small. I mean, at least she is way bigger than her, you know, puppets. But hey, what can you do about it? It's genetics. Nothing much you can do about it. Oh yeah, I think you need to adjust the audio a bit. Yeah, I need to off this one. Alright, okay. So anyway, my Castorice is kind of like fully level up, not really level up, but it's good enough. She can be used on the battlefield now, so... Took me a while to farm, but hey, it's fine. It's fine. Wait, do we get... Oh, we still on the Castorice banner. Oh no, I really want to pull for, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay, it's fine. Save it for Anaxa. Okay, save it for Anaxa. Okay, all right. Where was I? Oh yeah, we're supposed to start the main storyline. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. We have to. Oh yeah, we are controlling as Anaxa. Shit, I forgot about that.
It's so bustling here.
You also got a Castorice. Nice. All right. Okay, where was I? Okay, so I guess we're supposed to go around and talk to people. All right, let's go. Maybe I should use Castorice instead of the usual. I don't know. I love my Firefly. I so used to Firefly to the point where like she is technically my kuching now. That's right, Firefly is now my kuching.
Professor Anaxa!
No.
Over here!
Oh no, it's just no, I need to run away now. No. I don't want to grade your homework. Please leave me alone. Oh no.
Professor Anaxa?
Oh damn, she's
Word
pretty.
has it that the scholars of the Grove valiantly perished resisting the Black Tide. To find you here safe and sound. Thank
God
the
damn,
fates.
she's pretty. Damn, this student is pretty as hell. You know, I don't mind giving her A+ for, you know, just being around the class, you know. Think about it. Lol.
You could say it's the fates toying with us.
It's only the Kremnoans and Idonians who chase glory through death. But your survival is a victory in itself. I'd settle for that gladly. So, are you here to report the incident to the council? I heard that after the Black Tide devoured the Grove, Akuma would be next in line, even with the demigod of strife standing alongside humankind.
Tell me, how much does the
You know,
Council of
the more I
Elders
look at
know about
Anaxa, though,
Black
the more I
Tide?
see him to be more
Once Kindness and her followers learned of
readable,
Circe's
I
and
guess.
Orynyx's fall,
for some reason.
they proclaimed in the council that the Flame Chasers could no longer stand against the calamity alone. Yet, when the Crown Prince ascended to godhood and repelled the Black Tide, she immediately altered her tune, declaring that all was resolved beyond Akuma, with the only remaining menace now being Aglaya and her adherents. They might well make their move at the upcoming Citizens' Assembly.
No surprises there, those shifty opportunists. Thank you for your honesty, virtuous student.
Being an opportunist could very well be a facet of wisdom.
Shouldn't you be searching for murals of yourself? I've had enough of your prattling.
I was really
You know-
curious to see how you would find the middle ground
Wait, hang
between
on,
both factions, so I came to listen in. But it seems as though this kindness is much more ruthless than Aglaya. If so, why do you want to work with her?
I cannot
Could it
help
be that
looking at
perhaps you've
my
decided to
second monitor right
readily
now.
surrender
Doing the
this
disco
hollow
light.
shell of yours? Just because you feel like death is fast approaching?
I'm afraid you'll be sorely disappointed if that's what you truly think.
Why his hand has a tattoo that's somehow similar to a FGO command seal? Because it looks like a command seal in my eyes, that hand tattoo that Anaxa has. Should I use Castro as like part of my main team? I mean, I could. Is it I should? That's the question, though. You know, Doctor Ratio and Anaxa might go well together if you think about it. Yeah, you know what? I want to hear Anaxa and Doctor Ratio do some debates, though. That will be wild. Okay, so I guess we have to go somewhere else then. Speed! Gotta go fast, gotta go fast.
Even blasphemous scholars can... Anaxagoras, I thought that you had died to the Black Tide, just like the other scholars.
He's just a walking zombie.
As Kephales's priest, are you not aware of the decorum of respecting the dead?
Surely you
Yes,
jest.
right, respect me,
You
because
blasphemous
I'm
heretics
dead,
are not
and I'm
worthy of
still
respect from
warm.
the Supreme Being.
Okay, that sounds wrong.
Let me remind you
no.
that you're currently in Dawn Cloud, so you'd better keep your deranged language to yourself. I am no longer that altar servant from years ago who could only acquiesce to the commands of others. Now, I have plenty of ways to deal with people like you.
That's right, I have surpassed
I'm
my
not sure whether I should
humanity.
laugh or cry.
Wait, hang on, wrong game.
I can't believe that a follower such as you could have been made by a creation titan. As I see it, a dead titan can't provide you with this level of confidence, right? Then who is it exactly? Could it be kindness?
You. Seeing how fond of you Elder Kindness is, I shall let that slide for now. Leave immediately, and don't impede us from receiving the Supreme Being's blessings.
That's right,
Seeing
be
as
gone,
we were able to
blasphemer.
hear of this matter from the mouths of others,
Be gone,
it
spawn
seems
of
that
Satan.
kindness is indeed quite
Do not
sincere
break my
toward us.
reality, okay? I
Perhaps
want to
this
still
affair
live in
will
my
proceed
fantasy
smoother
world.
than I had anticipated.
Oh my, what a thrilling confrontation. As expected of one of Kephales's followers.
Are you praising or insulting him?
Praising him, of course. As a believer of the God of Deliverance, it is only natural that he detests evil.
Didn't you hear me? I asked you to leave. Go as far away from here as possible. Don't mutter to yourself like some sort of madman and disturb my meditation.
Lol.
I've had enough of this. Could the 15th entry hour arrive any faster?
No. It's gonna take like 10 years. Probably. We're shipping from a different planet. Probably. Who else we need to talk to? Oh.
My, could it be that the great tree painted in this mural is actually depicting me?
Yes, it's depicting you, my lady.
Plant, every tendril, no, even every leaf could be the embodiment of Circe's.
Wow, everybody's simping on
As
Cersei.
a result, mere mortals who did not know what the Titan actually looked like chose to paint them as a giant tree instead. Their wisdom was portrayed as fruit, to symbolize how they shared their knowledge equally among the masses. Such exquisiteness indeed.
This mural is quite abstract.
I really can't tell whether you are praising or demeaning yourself. Now I'm quite curious whether the Reason Titan has studied figures of speech before.
Of course I find such stylistic devices interesting. For all we know, this could be the answer to the question, what exactly are we?
Really? You sure?
I, for one, am not willing to admit that I could look this ugly.
That's right, you're ugly as fuck.
Was this the
Actually,
reason
she's
why
very
you
pretty,
failed
okay?
in your attempt
Please.
to refine my soul when you were ambushed at the Grove?
Since you are aware of this, why did you save me back then?
From my perspective, this point alone was enough to separate you from the average person.
How do two lunatics coexist in the same brain?
I don't know.
Therefore,
Ask Dr. Ratio.
it seems that your journey to Dawnfloud this time is not just
And
to
also,
seek protection.
Cersei is very breathable, so yeah.
What then is
But
the
then again,
intention
Cersei's
behind
inside
your
on
actions?
she is inside Anaxa,
The
so
entire
that
plan is
means
stored in
yes,
my memory.
Anaxa is also
So why
considered
don't you
breathable
look
too,
there?
so yes.
Then don't mind if I do. 1 year old, 2 years old. Oh my! Even a member of the preeminent Seven Sages must hug his Droma stall to sleep? How interesting.
That's enough.
How unusual. Your soul is actually trembling. This must mean that behind this toy hides a secret that nobody knows, right?
Since our days are both numbered, I don't mind telling you more about it. This is a present that my sister gave to me. It's a doll that was made to look like our family pet.
So there are other members in your family, eh? Are they also living in Alchema?
Don't you just love to pick through my brain? Go on, continue flipping through my memories.
That's right, continue flipping to my memories, except for that door. Do not
won't
go
take
into that
long.
door. There's
You'll
nothing
discover
behind
the
that door.
answer when you reach the
I
memories of
assure
when I
you,
was
okay?
5.
There's no hentai there. I mean, shit.
Oh, the black tide is everywhere. I can't bear to look.
When I was young, I couldn't accept this outcome either. Georios, Aquila, Kefali, and you, of course. Although I prayed to every titan that I could think of for help, my efforts were ultimately futile.
This... Could this be the inception of your research into alchemy?
Indeed it was. Everything started from that verdant courtyard of yours. When I was pursuing my education there, I naturally also came to learn of Thelesis' theory as well.
Oh, I remember that person. He was the one to come up with the concept of souls, right?
Not only that, he also believed that life, as well as the composition, movement, and transformation of matter, all stem from souls themselves. This is why I thought that, since all living things stemmed from the same origin, why could I not sacrifice myself in order to resurrect my nearest and dearest?
Yeah,
Anaxa,
that's a good question.
you... I did it, teacher!
What do you do?
But this is absolute blasphemy. Regardless of how much freedom the Grove provides, such an act could cause you to be burned at the pyre.
That's right, this is witchcraft! That's right!
Your beloved, where is she
Oh
now?
no.
Send her away from the Grove at once. to a place where nobody will ever be able to find her. Otherwise, the both of us will be judged by the Council of the Seven Sages.
Wait, what? Did he does a full metal
Calm
alchemist?
down, teacher. My sister, she's
Oh shit!
still not in the mortal realm. Even to this
Oh
day.
my fucking god! So he does the full metal alchemist. And
What
Asa
do you
actually
mean?
did the full metal alchemist. Yeah, that's not
was
gonna end
naive of
well.
me to
That's
think
not
that I
gonna
could
end well.
snatch
I
the
mean,
deceased from
I'm very
Thanatos'
familiar with
grip.
full metal alchemist, and I
Merely
know
sacrificing
trying to
one
resurrect
eye.
the dead is a bad idea. Like literally, it's a bad idea.
Equivalent exchange. All I received for that price was but an opportunity to see her for one final time. Nothing more.
Let it go, Anaxa. As one of my best students, I cannot watch you go down the wrong path without doing anything to stop it. Never do something taboo ever again. Don't disappoint the deceased, and never harm yourself. If you can do that, this classroom will still be yours, and you'll have a chance to live out your own life.
That's right. Do not try to resurrect the dead again. Okay, you're not a necromancer.
Since I
You're
was
an
able to see
alchemist,
her one
not a
last time,
necromancer.
I have no other desires. You're right, teacher. It's time for me to start a new life.
I am sincerely glad for you, child. Now then, what topic would you like to study?
I wish to continue Thalesis' research.
Continue the research into souls, but you know that the Grove has long since understood his philosophy like the back of their hands. Even if you continue digging into this subject, your efforts will likely be futile.
No, teacher. After my fleeting glimpse of the deathly fog, I finally understood a single truth.
Okay.
Since ancient days, our understanding of souls is but the tip of the iceberg.
Okay.
I may have lost an eye, but my
yeah, you
view of
lost
the
his eye.
world has become clearer than ever.
Yeah, I keep forgetting Anaxa lost his eyes. Shit.
I have grasped the truth with my bare hands. Watch as I turn this farcical world upside down.
You know, I got a feeling like Anaxa's gonna do some
Who would have
full metal
thought such
alchemist
a
bullshit here,
secret lay
okay?
concealed
I have the
beneath
gut
that
feeling like
hefty
Anaxa will
eye
do
patch of yours?
some full metal alchemist bullshit.
However, this story doesn't seem to be connected to your plan. In fact, I'd say that they aren't related at all.
The answer lies within the tale. If even you cannot understand it, perhaps you should relinquish the divinity of reason to me. After all, it'd be a waste for you to hold on to it.
That's right, turn me into a
My
god,
story
please.
ends here.
Turn me into
Now
a
it's
god
time
of
for you to
knowledge.
tell me your secret. After all, this is what equivalent exchange means, correct?
As expected, you laid a trap for me to step into. Unfortunately, even if I was willing to talk about my past, I may not know more about it than you do.
So, what does that mean? Does it mean you don't know
Are you
why
saying that the
why you were born?
renowned Reason
Is that it?
Titan is now admitting
Just
a
simply
lack
exists?
of wisdom? Your followers are going to be sorely disappointed by this.
Eh.
Child of humanity, remember this. Being cognizant of one's ignorance is the greatest wisdom of all.
Now I understand. No wonder you asked me to answer your random, nonsensical questions.
Not only that, you're the only one who can shed light on my query. As the saying goes, onlookers see most clearly.
Is that so?
Lord Anaxa,
Oh, hello there.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty military lady.
I saw you muttering to yourself and was wondering whether you were caught in a delirium of reflective thought.
Oh
I'm
no,
sorry to
I'm not
interrupt you,
high.
but time
If
is
that's
of
what
the
you're saying, I'm
essence.
not high. I did not take any
I have a
drugs.
message from
And
Lord
also
Lygus.
ignore
Lady
that white
Kindness has
powder
met
on
up
my
with the
hand.
Council
Okay,
of
ignore
Elders
that.
and is awaiting your arrival.
It's just sugar.
So please
Or
depart
is it salt?
forthwith.
I have no idea.
It's finally time.
Carefully. The one who created the world, and the one who bears the world. If you truly have not met your end, how will you answer the challenges of those who defy you?
I didn't expect you to agree to Lady Kindness's invitation. What a wonderful turn of events. To tell you the truth, there are many people who hold grudges.
Isn't that the droma
So-
draped in finery?
Yeah, a lot of people doesn't like
Avoid his
Lady
gaze.
Mummy
I
Aglaya.
don't acquaint myself with
Oh, makes sense. I mean,
blasphemers.
Mummy Aglaya can be very
Don't worry.
scary sometimes.
He's too full of pride to pay us any attention.
Your nickname is Dromus as well? You must really like those creatures.
They're very cute, okay? And they're huge.
A student of Empedocles? I hear that his views run counter to the Venerationists.
This is what being a scholar is about. A collision of ideas only occurs when there are differences in beliefs, and it is such collisions that lead to progress.
Yet it
Lord Lygus and Lady Kindness are just ahead.
Aglaya is my type.
I'll take
though,
my
for
leave
real.
for now.
Really? I mean, Aglaya is pretty. I mean, she's kind of blind. I don't know. Sometimes I cannot tell whether she's really blind or she's just pretending to be blind. But she did say she is blind. Like how far blind is it? I have no idea. Like Trigger blind? I mean, Trigger kind of like can see things. I think. Or can she? I mean, I don't know. Sometimes I cannot tell Trigger is blind or
Welcome
not. I mean,
to
she
the
is blind, but
Demigod
then again, it
Council,
felt like she's not blind.
esteemed
But then again, she is
guests.
blind, so it's kind of confusing.
Lord Anaxagoras. Oh, I've heard so much about you.
You know, this old lady is hot.
Head of the Nusporists of the Grove of Epiphany, notorious blasphemer,
so
a
when's her banner?
Chrysos heir who bears Circe's core
just
flame,
asking.
a survivor
When's her
of the
banner?
Grove calamity.
I want to do research
Did
on
I
this
miss anything?
this old lady
Well, if
girl.
so, please
I mean,
be so kind.
she
as
looks
to
like an
enlighten
old
me.
lady. She acts like an old lady, but she
Since
doesn't
Lady
look like.
Kindness is already
Yeah,
well acquainted,
she is very
I won't waste
researchable.
any effort introducing
all I can
myself
say.
again.
Yes, research. Yes.
But then again, perhaps the customs are different here. Back in my hometown, there is a form of etiquette known as honoring guests.
You know,
The host will
Alexa
welcome their guests
kinda
with
reminds
warm
me of
hospitality by treating them to fine wine and
Kafka
a
a
cozy
bit.
bed.
yeah.
And yet, ever since I
And Alexa
arrived,
kind of reminds me
I
of
have not
Mommy
been
Kafka
welcomed
because
with
of the
warm
face
courtesy
model.
or ceremonial gifts.
For some reason.
Instead, I am met
I don't
with
know why.
intense scrutiny.
She's just
Even
saying,
more absurd, the host has sharpened their blade and instructed their servants to lie in wait in the shadows.
Oh, can't wait to pull for an Exa though. Just for
Perhaps
for
you
lol.
intend to cut open my heart, retrieve the core flame,
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
hold a grand
everyone can
feast
see the
for all of
resemblance.
guests.
And also,
Everyone
she's
stand
technically
down.
2-in-1, so
Thank you
Yeah.
for understanding.
I mean,
am
if
but
you
a
want to
feeble
bang
scholar who is
Cersei,
not used to the
you
stench
also
of
need to
avarice
bang
and blood.
an Exa too. So, but then again, 2-in-1.
No need to be humble,
Yes.
my lord. From my perspective,
no.
your courage and gumption are worthy of the reputation of the Seven Sages. Your bravery is more than adequate to accomplish our perilous endeavor.
So, you wish to start a war?
Oh, come on!
Well, since the Chrysos heirs are calling
Oh
for,
no, they want to
we
start
will
a civil
respond in
war already.
kind.
Is it? Oh god, the normal Greek
Since
shenanigans all
Aglaya
over again.
endeavors to
They
suppress
do
the
love their
virtuous
civil war.
commoners with blood of gold, we
I mean,
will
technically
not
it's not really a
hesitate to
civil war,
display
but
the
whatever.
rights and mettle the citizens of Akama are so entitled to. As to your question of whether peace is still
I
a
guess
viable
should be
option,
enough. I'm just gonna
Well,
put
to
it that
that,
way.
I can only
I
say
do not
this.
remember how many stellar jets I have.
Everything
I will
hinges
say
on the
it's
next
enough.
citizens'
It's enough to
assembly
get
and
him at
whether
least.
they have a
Probably.
sudden
I don't know. It's not
epiphany
guaranteed.
amid the clamor of the
I got
masses.
Castorized, so
And since you,
Castorized.
as a Chrysos heir, accepted our invitation,
There is a chance that I will not able
have indeed given
will
us a
be able to get
glimmer
an
of
Axa, but whatever. It's fine.
What brazen arrogance. What you're saying right now is worlds apart from what you were saying before you retired your cleaners.
I really want to see
I
an
don't
Axa
deny
interact with
it.
Dr. Ratio though.
After all,
the dialogue's
they're
gonna be
responsible
wild.
for cleaning up any
Because both of them kind of like have the same mindset, kind of.
Were on the side of
Both
the
of them,
Chrysos heirs.
I go assume, hate idiots, like,
But
like,
now that you're
like
an
naturally.
ally of ours,
So
we
I
can
really want to
continue
see that
talking
they
somewhere
both
else.
interact each other though.
As
I
you
want to
know,
see
these
though. Are they
walls
going to be best
have
friends
ears.
or are they going to like debate like
I was
until no
fortunate enough to
tomorrow?
have the opportunity to discuss a treatise about the Venerationists with your teacher, Empedocles.
I want to see come out. Yeah,
Yet,
thanks.
it seems you subscribe to the Nusporists instead, Lord Anaxa. I've heard that this school of thought is one with many detractors.
It's normal for ideas to have
Welcome back to the hub of the Demigod Council, Lord Anaxagoras. Surely you remember that countless eloquent orators have stood in this spot before and
You know,
emerged
sometimes I
victorious
hate
by
when
stoking public sentiment with their words.
there is a dialogue playing
And yet
around
there
in the
have
background while
also
you're moving
been
around,
innumerable
and then suddenly cut off because you
blasphemous
accidentally
philosophers who
entered
set
to a new
themselves up for
dialogue.
failure because
So,
they refused to
yeah, it's
defend
kind of
their
annoying sometimes,
actions.
but nothing much you can do about it.
This tiny stage
Hopefully I didn't miss.
is the most
I don't.
profound
Hopefully I did
embodiment of
not miss
Akamai
any
in
context though.
centuries. In
I hope.
15 days, this site shall also become the most important, as well as the final turning point in Akama's history. May the both of us carry out our duties with honor and lead the masses back toward the Erechrysia, a golden age with no death, strife, or trickery.
So basically, just all fun and no misery.
15
Basically,
days and months. That aligns perfectly
basically
with the
what
date
the
of your
space
demise.
elves did
Could such a
until they
coincidence
accidentally
truly
created
exist?
Nesh. Yes.
Using death to prove myself fits my intentions perfectly.
What strong conviction you have, as expected of the hero who dared to stand up to the Goldweaver.
Still though, Candace
As
here is
expected,
fucking
she
hot. I want to bang her.
misunderstands you.
I mean research. Actually, both of them mean the
That's
same thing.
enough,
Actually,
Lady Kindness.
in my
Dispense with the niceties. I only accepted your
and also Cersei
invitation
too. I want to do
so that
research
I
on
can
Cersei
serve the
too.
commoners alongside the members of the Council of
and
Elders.
Exa too. Just for
Don't test my
reasons.
patience with such superfluous formalities.
Well, you say that now, but surely you also require my aid as well, so that you can stay alive even when being pursued by the Golden Thread?
You worry too much. She won't show her hand too freely, as she still needs to garner support from the masses at the Citizens' Assembly.
Even someone like me can tell that only a sliver of her humanity remains. Surely you're not asserting that she will definitely act in a rational manner.
Wait, she wasn't
As
rational
you're no doubt aware,
in the first place.
Aglaya covets the core
Shit,
flame
I
that
didn't
I
know.
possess, which makes it the bargaining
everything
chip
here
that
is
allows
normal.
me and the rest of you to negotiate with her. However, in return, I'll need the Council of Elders to support me as much as possible. Naturally, this includes the guards as well. You're well aware how valuable Cersei's core flame will be in the Erechrysia that you are desperately pursuing. Talk is cheap, so you'd better act prudently as well.
I understand. After all, this battle of wits is just a means for each party to acquire what they need. As long as your request is reasonable, the Council of Elders never shortchanges its allies. Since we're both intent on mutual cooperation, let's not mince words and just speak plainly to each other. Let us decide how much we can secure for ourselves and how much we're willing to sacrifice, like true philosophers.
Okay.
With our words and wisdom.
Okay. So are we gonna debate? Okay. Let's begin then.
Continuing from the earlier topic, let us discuss our common enemy, Aglaya.
Yes, Mummy Aglaya. What
She
about
is
her?
the second most experienced Chrysos heir across the whole of Akama, who has gradually lost her humanity to the ravages of time and the ablation of the core flame. A formidable opponent indeed. Admittedly, there is ample reason for her to take your life. Yet your previous reasoning is quite sound. As a seasoned political animal, it's unclear whether she will actually cross that irreversible boundary. Moreover, she still needs you alive so that the Titan's trial can be completed. Is there anyone present who can swear by the sacred vow of Kefali and guarantee that you weren't in league with that woman before coming here? Are you just trying to pull the wool over our eyes and aid her in her savagery?
Basically, is this trickery? Are you working with her? You know, I'm just saying. I mean, I do not trust you. You know. Let's see. Let's see here. She is prepared to execute me.
I believe you're aware of Castorus the Executioner. Long before I returned to Akama, Aglaya had already dispatched her to monitor me. If I weren't able to reach this place in time, I would have been forced to meet Thanatos first.
That's right, I'll probably
As
be
compared
dead.
to a comprehensive plan with uncertain results, if you decide to cut open my chest and remove the core flame, wouldn't that settle her nerves even more? Everything is in place. She just needs the right timing.
I understand what you mean. At the very least, the both of us agree that this tyrant who wallows in extravagance and greed is the greatest threat to achieving peace in Akama. The Council of Elders is willing to defend your right to live, just as we defend every oppressed citizen. However, I regret to say that sentiments in favor of the Chrysos heirs and Aglaya are only growing in magnitude. The peace that we are aspiring toward, as well as everything that we hold dear, will be destroyed completely. The city will be burned to ashes, and the citizens' blood will be shed.
Okay.
Tell me, what are you willing to do for our esteemed citizens so that they can vanquish the enemies of our fine city?
Let's see here. I'll be the one to shatter Aglaya's self-righteousness. Yes. I mean, garnering my support is equivalent to garnering the support of the entire grove. Yeah.
Although the circumstances are rather unfortunate from an objective point
I guess
of view,
probably that's it.
it is an undeniable fact that ever since the Grove was attacked, I have become the de facto leader of the Grove. The Council of Elders needs more backing if it wishes to topple Aglaya, and it's evident that the Academy wields considerable influence. At the very least, I have served as the Grove's special envoy to Akama for a significant amount of time. Of course, this also means that I will hold a crucial vote at the Citizens' Assembly.
Message.
In the name of Kefali, Akama thanks you for your sincere and valuable thoughts. At this stage, it's clear that you and I understand the benefits to be won from this discussion. Let me put it plainly. The Council of Elders has always been renowned for its fairness, and that fairness is built on a foundation of sincerity. The Council of Elders has vowed to all citizens of Akama that it will always remain loyal to them. As for you, my lord, How will you guarantee that you will be able to live up to such earnestness and will not betray Akima's indomitable citizens when the opportunity presents itself? Just as you now betray Aglaya when it suits you.
Okay, how absurd. My loyalty is unquestionable. Yeah, are you questioning my loyalty, lady? I mean, how dare you question my loyalty? My eyes up here, sir. Yes. Yes, yes, yeah.
Surely you jest. My loyalty does not need to be proven. The fact that the Council of Elders is asking for proof of my loyalty is itself akin to a form of betrayal.
I am incredibly honored to have witnessed the both of you bury the hatchet in a civilized manner. However, I am afraid that I must interrupt for a brief moment. As the Theoros, I have observed the following. Lady Aglaya, the Goldweaver, is currently on her way to Dawncloud.
This voice actor, Ligus, though.
Well, I do believe that we might have a slight
his voice acting
overabundance of
very
guests
sounds like
today.
goddamn G-Man. Like,
Feeling
he has that
dissatisfied, Lady Kindness?
voice that
Despite
kind of
the
like sounds
Council
like
of
G-Man from
Elders'
Half-Life.
lofty residence on Dawncloud, it must still tolerate the whims of the Chrysos heirs.
So you were holding back just now. Seems like you are better at playing this game than I. In any case, I'm glad that she's arriving here. So tell me, Anaxagoras, now that you're an ally of mine, if Aglaya were to demand that I hand you over, what should I do?
You can do as she says. Tell her that the Council of Elders merely wished to chat with me and had no intention of offending her. However, by doing so, the authority of the Council of Elders will be as thin as papyrus that has been soaked in blood. Not only can it be destroyed at the slightest touch, but the Council will also lose possession of a valuable core flame. No, more like 2 core flames. After all, at the next Citizens' Assembly, that young lady who is synonymous with death will also be standing on our side.
Wait, what?
Oh? How can you be sure of that?
Yeah, how?
Is that of importance to you? All you need to know is that I have a plan. In my opinion, you should be more worried about the impending threat. If Aglaya can seize me in full view of the masses today, she could also dismiss the entire Council of Elders in one fell swoop tomorrow. If that happens, the discussion that we've just had will turn into an utter joke instead. Is this the outcome that you wish to see, Lady Kindness?
Fine. I will handle this matter appropriately. But you do best to remember this. Fool the people and karma will be on your tail. I'll overlook it this time, but don't count on there being a next time.
Aw, I want a next
Of course,
time.
you crave cruel punishment and consider suffering the perfect state to ponder the true nature of souls.
Basically, what she's trying to say is, are you into the BDSM stuff? It sounds like you're into the BDSM stuff.
Well, what do you know? That happens to be one of my rare talents.
Okay.
We shall see then.
Ah, I've got to say that you've managed to really impress me again. But shouldn't you be going after more?
Dying to know what I'm after, hmm?
I mean, I'm the reason Titan after all. It is in me to ask and seek answers.
Easy there. You'll learn the answer soon enough.
Okay, what's the answer,
I didn't
though?
bring it up with her purely because she doesn't have the means to give me what I truly want. It's as they
what?
say, onlookers see most clearly. The true masters of Dawncloud have always been the Theoros, who watches over everything.
Okay.
An expected visitor. Welcome once again.
Are you sure you're not
No,
G-Man? Because you really
you
sound
could
like
actually
bloody G-Man
skip
right
all the
now.
Pointless debate and come straight to me to seek an audience with Kefali. I have no reason to refuse you, do I?
Yeah, this guy really doesn't sound like human. I mean, he doesn't.
You
It
may
doesn't look
not,
human,
but
but
kindness has.
still, though.
Whoever gets
goddamn.
hold of Kefali's core flame will get to rule over Akuma. She's wary of me, so naturally I had to gain her trust. I would
We all
say
want
that
to gain her
debate
trust.
was not at all pointless.
Very true.
In my view, this individual has gone to great lengths to get close to Kefali.
I'm
He
doing
might
this
very
quest
well
in
be
my
plotting
EU
something
account, but right
nefarious
now I'm
against the
waiting for
Titan.
Anexa so that I can fight the dragon with
Are you still
Anexa
willing
and
to let him
Castorize.
pass?
Wait, are we gonna
Knowing
fight the dragon? Wait,
Yes,
is the boss fight for this update is
All
Thanatos?
living
Because it sounds like you're
creations
saying
are
the boss
always
fight is going to
free
be
visit
Thanatos.
Kefali's transcendent vessel. This comes with being the
Don't spoil me,
world-bearer.
okay? Don't spoil me. I want the surprise to be genuine as fuck.
How convenient it is to be able to hear what they say.
It is
Still, though, poor
truly
Belu,
my
though,
honor
she's
to
out
speak
of
to
the
a
job now.
venerated
Considering
Titan
we
in
have
person.
Castorize. We don't need Belu anymore.
Please.
I'm
go
sorry,
ahead.
Belu, you're out of the
Let
job.
me join you both on
That's
this
right.
journey.
The only good thing you have was reviving people, but now it's got replaced by someone's much more
A
better.
bygone myth tells
Sad
of an
baby
occasion
noises.
where Kefali once answered their followers' questions
we are gonna
on the
fight
peak
the-
of the holy mountain.
Wait.
Their followers
So we are
have
actually gonna
since
fight the dragon?
believed that
Oh, okay.
scaling this titan cliff
I guess we're all going to die
is
then.
one way of being with the god.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
Hear that? It's not every day that you get to climb a mountain with Circes. You should sing me a hymn of praise.
That's right. Praise me, motherfucker. Are you narrow? You're
Titan
not narrow.
hymns are
Narrow is much
beyond
more
me.
cuter. But then again, you're still pretty though. But then again, you're not narrow. I don't mind praising narrow. When I say narrow, I mean F-go narrow. Okay,
Go
F-go
on ahead.
narrow.
Take this Yan's shortcut.
And for some reason,
and the
Fate
long
Narrow.
pilgrimage stairway will be waiting for you at its end.
You know, it took me a while to realize though. In Fate Narrow,
I have to
you
admit,
actually can see her
I
underwear
never expected you to not ask me
because
anything.
part of her skirt is
Not even my motive.
kind of transparent.
Because I know very well what
Not
it is
not
you
really
are
transparent, more like
after.
translucent.
As the saying
So
goes,
kind of like can see
a
her
gentleman
underwear. So
helps
like,
others achieve their
yeah.
goals. I have a feeling that your theory will be validated
oh,
at
physical,
the end
wind,
of this
and
journey.
quantum. So I guess I can bring 3B
I believe
and
Kefali will not deprive you of
Hua
your
Hua
right to
stays.
ask your question,
Physical.
especially
Oh, that's
now
gonna
that
be a
you're
problem.
on the brink of death.
I guess either bring
You
Luca
must be
or
closer to Kefali
or
than
Shushang.
anyone else.
maybe I
Wouldn't
should
you
bring Shushang
agree?
though. Damn, but then again, my Shushang's not that strong.
I
But I
hope
don't think
things
Shushang
go
can
as you
survive
say,
in this Enforious boss fight, considering
Putting
everything here is a
child
power creep.
justice
So
into a farcical world is bound to turn it upside
maybe Clara,
down.
I guess. I don't know.
It is my hope that you bring a much-needed change to this world, which is on the
Now, man,
brink.
worst come to worst,
Destruction.
good old Firefly will you know, will solve everything. Okay, Firefly will solve anything, cause Firefly can
Inspection
solve
complete.
anything.
Nothing suspicious.
And also, I didn't raise Ruanmai, so I was too focused on leveling up Castorize. So yeah, I should have leveled up Ruanmai as well, Ruanmei, but I was so busy trying to farm stuff for Castorize. So yeah.
Honestly, this is my first time going up to Dawn Cloud's peak.
What a splendid view. Isn't it about time you recognize the magnificence of us Titans?
That's right. Recognize my magnificent. Praise
Well,
me, please.
I don't see how
praise
this place
me.
is different
Why
from
you
those
don't praise me?
temples in the
Praise me, you
city.
stupid
All
man.
they have are
Praise me,
magnificent
bacana.
facades.
Oh no.
And even though I've come this far, I'm still doubtful about getting useful clues from him.
I must be getting ahead of myself to be expecting to hear something nice from you.
Alexa never say nice things to anyone, right?
Oh? Haven't you been in my head for some time now? It's high time you get used to how I feel about things.
And also, I just
All right.
realized though,
We're
it
just a
seems like
short hike away
Annexa's
from
hip,
Kefli. No time
compared
to
to
waste
other
here.
males, it's much more smaller though, for some reason.
So the
Wait,
intellectual
is it
debate
wider
from
or
earlier
smaller?
was too
I don't
draining
know.
for you, huh?
I can't
If
tell.
Amphorius gets a new lease on life, you should focus on strengthening your body and stop
I
shirking
mean, his hips
social
is different than
interactions.
compared to the males though. Just saying.
Save your concern.
The Titan
Breathable,
is
I
in
guess.
sight.
That's
Can
why
you make
Annexa
it?
is very breathable.
Why? Are you going to carry me up if I were to fall now?
Yes.
I know how far I can go. So just hold your tongue and come along.
Fine then. I guess I won't say any more. I'll just wait till your soul dissipates completely to gain control over your body.
Why does it sound so familiar?
Is
Why
that...
it sounds so fucking familiar? Oh, Aho and
Versus-
Kinich. Oh shit, it's Aho and Kinich all over again.
Hey, look at that.
What should I be looking at?
Am I hallucinating?
Ah, yeah, you're seeing shit now.
Do we even get to see souls when we're close to dying?
Okay, I guess she's seeing shit now. This is what happens if you smoke too much drugs. Yes, do not take drugs, or you probably can see ghosts, or something. I don't know.
Why didn't you bring your
Take
favorite
steroid
spear with you on
instead.
this trip, Nias?
Lol.
Ah, yes. I know I've heard this name somewhere.
It's unfortunate. The Black Tide destroyed every last inch of my calyx.
How could that be? Even a creation of Georios, from their prized ores and molten fire, couldn't escape the fate of destruction?
Hey, Sarces. Do you know a certain Nias?
Nias? No, not that I remember. How did you even think up such a strange name?
Yeah, who the fuck is Nias?
I just saw him. Nias. A warrior-like figure who was just chatting with you here.
No, I have no such memory. Could you be hallucinating?
Do you took the mushroom again, Nexa?
This is a departed spirit?
Probably. Oh, probably not. Who knows? Wait, hang on. Did someone message me? Oh, okay. Okay. Wait, anyone else message me? Oh yeah, this one. Yeah, I think we need to click that. Also, we got this one too. 2 hours ago. How is it? Anyway. We do that later. For now, we focus on the game. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, go, go. Hang on. Let me check on something. Okay. Treasure! Time to go take some treasure. Behold the flames of Honkai! I don't know why I say that. I say random shit sometimes. Okay. And how long the story's gonna go on? How long?
Enough about me. Did Kaos ever reply to you?
Well, regrettably.
Seems like the price of becoming a demigod is a lot heftier than we thought.
Kaos. Demigod. I've never heard of this person. Which Titan's authority did he inherit?
Look on the bright side, Nias. Since we've come all this way, I doubt he'd snub his old friends, would he?
Let's just hope we mean as much as the world to him.
That's right.
Hey.
Let's hope to God he was.
Are you seeing that same hallucination again?
Yes, Mom. I'm seeing
Yes.
ghosts again,
It's
Mom.
still you and Nias, but you're now talking about a certain
I wish there was
Kaos.
a skip
I'm
story
guessing
feature.
he's
I'm
one of
only
your
playing Honkai
companions.
Star Rail for his gameplay. Well, nothing much you can do about it. Because the
This
thing is,
name
though,
sounds just
we gotta
as
be real
strange to
here.
me.
Usually, games like that's
Never
that
mind.
is
I
like
think I know
RPG
what this
game
is
that has
about.
RPG elements, all that kind of
Things
stuff.
are as I thought. Then they aren't
Usually,
hallucinations,
they don't want
but
you to skip the story.
the souls of people.
I mean,
What?
writing story is quite
But-
hard.
If those are the souls
So-
of the dead,
Skipping any story
Then
is kind of
what
like
am I?
insult to them. So, yeah. I know.
Beats me.
I know. Some people don't
For all
really
I
fancy
know, they're just an
stories
illusion
in
I
games,
conjured
whatnot,
up in
with
my
many
dying moments.
reasons. Some are good, some are whatever.
Let's just keep going.
But then again,
As
though,
long as
then
I
again,
take in more sights.
nothing much you can
hear
do
more
about it. They
stories.
really want you
know
to watch
your
the story
limits.
that they have been writing
Wander
for
too
many
far among the
months.
dead,
So,
and even
might as well.
I might
Okay.
not be able to save you.
I mean, the game is free, so what can you do about it? The game is free.
Fine.
I mean, kind of free.
If
Okay,
this is
kind of.
indeed as I thought, then this would be very amusing.
Also, I'm playing this game as F2P, so yeah, I didn't even, hey, yeah, I didn't even spend a single cent on this game though. Shit, I just realized though. Wait, how much is my Stellar Jade? If I didn't spend a single cent on this game. It's under Wish, right? It's under the Wish. Where is the Wish banner? Oh, what? Yeah. That's a lot of Stellar Jades, considering I'm playing this game as F2P. That's a lot of Stellar Jades. Yeah, the only game that I did spend money on was Genshin, but I think I stopped giving them money quite a while, long time ago, so because of financial reasons.
So,
Yeah. When I do,
Can you keep going?
Wait for the item.
Of course. I'm just... If I knew we had to climb a mountain, I
Well,
wouldn't
what
have
can you
come
do
along
about it?
with
I mean,
you.
I keep using the Stellar Jades every time there's a new banner on, so
I guess
much
this
I can
also
do.
counts as one aspect of the
and also I have no
world-bearing
time to
burden.
grind shit.
If Amphorius does have an
No time to
ex-life,
grind shit.
you may want to
Okay,
get your
I got
body
a
in
job.
shape.
Okay, somebody needs
Keep your
to feed
sarcasm
the
to
kids,
yourself.
which is the
I'm not
stuff
getting anything of value from them.
animals on my bed that doesn't eat anything.
Would sooner
Yes.
throw myself off this
Yeah,
cliff
somebody
than
has
hit
to
rock
to
bottom
take care of the
and
kids.
exercise even a
Yes,
little.
if I have. Oh
I
my
am
God.
Calypso
I mean, to
of
be
the
fair, though, I'm
eminent
too
seven
busy to
sages, after all.
Like really grind,
Training
like
would make
really
me no
busy.
different
Like I
from
like
those
I have like
Helcalithist
I got Honkai Star Rail,
barbarians.
Zenless, Genshin,
Calypso.
Nikkei,
She's
F
one
go
of the
to
seven
maintain. So
sages.
if you think about it, yeah,
The grove?
it's going to be pain in the ass to try to grind anything
She can't
in
be.
FTP. So it might as well
I would know
just
her
do the
name
bare
if she
minimum
really
and
were
just
one of the seven
whatever,
sages.
you know.
Hey, Cersei's. Does the name Calypso ring a bell? Cersei's? Daggone.
I've got a job here, but I work
Doesn't
half the week,
matter.
so got plenty of
I
time.
can do this myself.
Oh well, that's lucky for you. I have to like work from morning
Looks
to
like I'm nearly there now.
late
the
the
land
afternoon.
of the
Basically a
dead.
9 to 5 job, so yeah. Actually, it's more like 9 to 6. More like 9 to 6:30. No, it's like 9:30 to 6:30. Yeah, it's more like 9:30 to 6:30 kind of job. So
Oh, beautiful.
a bit longer
old
than
world.
the usual,
Where
and
are
also
you
I have to
now?
work on Saturday sometimes. So yeah, I have no time for shit.
Oh, legendary era Chrysia.
I have no time for shit.
Return to the mortal realm.
And this is probably why that
Splendid
I'm
gods
probably
once
not gonna
walked
play
the
WoW in the
paths we
future,
walk.
because I have too many stuff to maintain. I reach a point where
Alas,
like, yeah, I
all
need
that's
to
left of that warmth
stop
is a
at this
hazy
point. Like, yeah,
mirage.
no more trying to get new gacha games now, unless
Why are you
I have to,
chanting
you
that
know, for
too?
business reasons. So I just like, okay, I just stop on these games.
We're here.
That's it.
Finally.
Don't get any new
So,
games, please.
I don't
I
get to
don't
ask
have
the
enough
Titan
time
my
to grind
question,
anything.
But all of you make for a
God.
pleasant surprise, nonetheless. Very well then.
Oh,
Let me
lucky you,
uncover
you got like only
truth.
3 days though.
For myself.
Like 12 hours a day for 3 days, then 5 hours on the 4th. That's nice. That's nice.
Did I
At least you got like
still
what? 3
fail to
5
make it in
days?
time?
That means you like you only work like 4
So,
days total.
I'm back
So
here
that means you only
again.
work for 4 days. Like for you, I have to work on Saturday.
This is...
So
I can hear
what can you
it.
do about it?
I hear
not
it
too much.
from the depths of the tides.
Somebody needs to feed the kids.
Behind
so-
the closed doors of the void world. A
Ah.
voice ready to tell me something. This time, the voice is a lot clearer than before.
Oh no, he can. I hear voices in my head. They come to me. They
Since we've come
understand.
this
They
far,
talk to
let's
me.
just wait.
Oh my god, I watch too much WWE though. I get 3 hours of free time
Lord
after
Ias
work.
and Miss
those 3
Calypso,
days.
are you
so
both here
I'm
to visit
content. Oh,
Chaos
that's
too?
nice. Wait, who the hell?
Yes, and we've been waiting for quite some time now.
Regrettably, he hasn't answered us.
Nias, Calypso.
The worst case scenario is that he's
Oh, it's not
already
Cersei's,
been
it's Calypso?
overwhelmed and crushed by the
Okay.
world-bearing burden.
And is that
You're overthinking, Lord
is
Nias.
that is that
I can still sense
Trivios?
Chaos' soul in the
Is
area.
this Trivios?
And besides, we both know Chaos' nature. A deliverer like him wouldn't fall so readily, much less give up on all that he holds dear. Isn't that so?
I mean, she kind of looks like Castorize a bit, but
Yes.
is this Trivios
have
or
faith
before
in
that
him.
she split into many Tribis or what?
That reminds me.
I'm kind of confused here.
Why are you making this trip alone, Polixia?
Oh, okay, no, it's not. Her name's Polixia.
Oh, my sister needs more time to make sure the flowers are fine.
Actually, I kind of forgot how Trivios looks like. Oh wait,
such a
hang on.
pity.
Just look at Tribi.
Both
Imagine
of you
her
have
to be
hearts
bigger.
kinder than anyone
That's
else.
Trivios. Okay.
Yet
Got it.
You were born only to take over Thanatos' divinity.
Wait, what? So no wonder she looks like
Everything that I
Castorize.
see and hear this time has left me shaken to the core. What may seem like a mundane conversation is in truth a once-in-a-lifetime exchange that has revealed the ultimate answer to Cersei's question. The conjecture has taken shape and must now be solidified into a theorem. Next, I only need to seek verification from Kefali.
Oh god.
By doing so, I can answer Cersei's question and reclaim my body. But no, I will not do that. That isn't important.
I can't wait for the Honkai Star Rail
Because
and,
another one of
and
my
Fate Stay Night
conjectures,
collab though.
one that
Can't
I
wait
have
to get my
always
free
dreamed
Emiya
of
and
proving
also
has been proved
Saber.
right this very
That's right, can't wait to Excalibur everyone. That's right.
Fusing a mortal soul with that
All
of a
hail
titan
to the king,
to
baby.
replace said
All hail
titan
King Artoria.
is not a ludicrous
King of Camelot.
idea after all.
Yes. And also, I like her son too. That's right. I like Moderate. Artoria's son.
What are you thinking about?
Oh, hi, Sin. Just amazed at how this towering tree is Cersei's divine body. It's a majestic sight.
Is that so? You don't look the
And
slightest
the
bit
more I
amazed,
see
though.
Hyacinth, the more she
Plus,
reminds me
you
of
seem to be
Barbara.
strangely familiar
Hyacinth
with the
is
city
basically
around the
Space
great
Barbara.
tree.
Literally. She is basically Space Barbara. Merely something from the past I won't go into.
Events of the past, huh? I was also a child when I looked up at Cersei's. Their leaves and branches reflected the sparkling stars. And their trunk was like a pillar that supported the sky and ground. I stood at this very spot back then, imagining the day when I could climb to the top of this tree. Because I would be the closest I can be to the sky at that spot.
Okay. You're a sky priest. Yet you study at a place that is home to reason. Sorry. You're a sky priest. Yet you study at a place that is a home to the reason titan. That's rather counterintuitive.
Don't read too much into it. I mean, can mortals even hope to reach Aquila's realm? They're a strict and draconian god. Nothing like Cersei's. Reason is willing to share what is theirs with others, but Sky only expects people to revere them.
That's right. You're supposed to praise
get what
me.
I'm saying, right, Denny? After all, the titan that imprisoned you and Grey here in Amphorius is none other than Aquila themselves.
So I have to kill a god then to escape. Nice. Yes, I didn't count on provoking the ire of a local god. So does this mean we have to kill a god? I mean, it's like every JRPG ever. It's not like the first time we tried to kill a god. Oh no.
But there will always be people who dream of soaring towards the sky. The Grove has a wealth of research on Aquila, and that is exactly what we are here for. It's just... I never thought Grey would meet with something like that before we set off. As a physician, I should have been there by his side.
That's right. I should be there by his side to make sure his body is working functionally. Yes, I have to make sure every part of his body is working functionally. Like every part of his body. What do you mean every part of his body? Like every part. Like every part? Yes. All of them? Yes. How you gonna test them? Like normal. First thing I do is, touch his body and such, and then to make sure that he can reproduce, I have to... Okay, you know what? Never mind. I don't need to hear. I know what you're gonna do. Oh no. Bad luck tends to come in streaks. So don't beat yourself up over it. Besides, Aglia needs you here to uncover the truth behind what happened to the Groove. Let's just make the most out of this trip and keep a lookout for any documents related to the Death Titan that could be useful to the Trailblazer.
Yeah, there's no rest for the weary, huh? In any case, what we're looking for could be anywhere in this enormous grove. Let's split up to cover more ground.
Danny, with your skills, I'm sure those monsters born of the Black Tide will pose no threat to you anyway.
What about you? Will you be alright on your own?
Have you forgotten that you're talking to the chief physician of the Twilight Courtyard? Have more faith in me. I'll be just fine.
That's right, I'm a doctor. If I can heal people, I know how to kill them too. Yeah, actually that's kind of scary if you think about it. The silence in here is near deafening. With the vast amount of knowledge it holds, this academy is akin to a labyrinth of information. Even the cleverest of scholars would easily lose their way in here. I should gather my thoughts before heading in. How to leave Amphorius. In the myths, Aquila the Titan, who reigned over the domain of the skies, is a colossal bird that overlooks the world beneath them with 100 eyes. As long as they continue to soar above the clouds, the people of Amphorius will remain trapped on the ground. Hyacinth. Forebears were priests who worship Aquila. Nobody is more familiar with the taboos of the Skies Titan than her. Seeing how Aglia has sent her here as a guide, it's possible that she plans to have Hyacinth take on a trial in the future. Amphorius Titan mythology. In Amphorius, Titans are a common topic of discussion. People create myths that in turn conceive Titans. It's a tricky task to keep an objective view when among the people of Amphorius. Is there a way to step out of the situation and look at it from a different perspective? I don't know. Titans and Aeons. Titans and Aeons are two distinct classes of beings. Titans can communicate with us humans, and it's not impossible for us to overpower them. Upon their demise, we can even take over their divinity. In this regard, Titans can be said to be a lot more similar to humans than Aeons are. Chrysos Heir demigods, okay. Chrysos Heirs are humans who possess heroic qualities, with most of them demonstrating extraordinary combat prowess and strength. Upon clearing a core flame trial, a Chrysos Heir can even ascend to a demigod and inherit a Titan divinity. Wait, something about that feels off. Is this a selection process of some sort? The Flame Chase Journey and the Prophecy. Guided by the prophecy, the heroes on a quest to reclaim the core flames are ushered in the era Nova. Their efforts have been gratifying results to date. As I expected, the prophecy is the hardest to make any sense of. But with barely any information to go on, no matter how much I ruminate on it, it won't yield any result. I should leave this for another time. Okay, what else? Okay, Trailblazers. Nobody could ever imagine that Trailblazer's life would be forfeited the moment we landed on Amphorius. I should have done more to keep him safe, but it's not too late. We still have a fighting chance. The unique rules that govern life and death on Amphorius might just work in our favor and save him. The group is a veritable library of knowledge. Maybe they'll have records on a similar case. Please let there be one. Okay, enough musing, let's go. The clock is ticking. I should search for clues as I move. Okay. You know what? Let's use the Castorized team. Yeah. Oh, wait, no. Oh, I cannot do quick lineup. Ah. You know what? I'm just gonna replace her for Castorized. There we go. Confirm. Nice. This will do just nicely. I mean, I could replace Fook for... Yeah, let's replace Fook for 3B. There we go, 3B.
Don't worry, little Cass. Treeby is pretty amazing.
Let's go. Okay, we cannot talk to this lady. Okay, we have to go somewhere else then. Alright, let's go. Oh, wait, hang on. How do we... Oh, we can hear... How? Oh, okay. Jump. Wait, are we back here again? I think we went to the wrong direction, that's what. Okay. Supposed to go... Oh, okay. Took me a while to realize this is the path. This is the way. It should have been. Okay. Now there's a lot of dead enemies here. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, is this? Oh no, no, this is not the place that we fought the guy. Black monsters are twisted in form, and their life has turned to ash together with their souls. It's impossible to figure out their form when they were still alive. These are the remains of the Black Tide monsters. It does look different from the Titankin from up close. What's that underneath it? A scroll? I have no time to read. As I expected, the groove doesn't forbid discussion about the sky. It's a debate between two scholars about the sky ships. Aglia also made mention of the ships when she integrated us, a memory I'd rather forget. I hold on to this for now. With any luck, this journey won't leave us empty-handed. Okay, let's go. Keep on moving. Keep on moving. Ah, Hyacinth's here. That's Hyacinth. Why is she surrounded by so many monsters? As much faith as I have in her, it's probably a good idea to help her out there.
Really now? This is way more trouble than I could have asked for.
Need a hand?
Or you could sit back and watch.
I prefer to do it together physically. I can't tell if you're serious or not, but being hard to read isn't without its perks, I suppose.
I'm kidding, Danny. Lend me a hand, pretty please. Alright, now let's get him!
That's right, we must protect Hyacinth at all costs! She's Space Barbara. Let's go. Just go auto. I'm too lazy to play the game.
As you wish.
Root here. Delivering warmth.
Embrace a new life.
Behold the dragon!
Protect us!
More! Oh, okay, they're all dead. Okay, that was easy. This place is practically in ruins. What happened? There shouldn't be this many monsters here.
The Black Tide is remarkably quick to detect the light of Amphorius. So or rather, the blessings of the Sky Priest in me, might have unknowingly called them to me. Anyway, never mind that for now. Here, you might want to have a look at this. I found it around here and thought it might be of interest to you.
Okay. No time to read that. Anaxa, Goras. He's a scholar who fused himself with the core flame of reason.
This is new. I didn't know Professor Anaxa was researching the sky. He's never mentioned anything about it.
Thainan said Anaxa might be open to the flame chase journey.
Might is an understatement. Anaxa has never been one to venerate the gods, nor has he ever found it within himself to put any faith in the prophecy. People have come to think of him as a heretic.
Ah, I see, a
Even
heretic.
in a place as liberal as the Grove. Yet, it is also this very blasphemer that Circe's favors. Fate sure works in mysterious ways.
That's right, he worships Satan. I pick up a scroll on my way here too. It looks like it may be related to the one you're holding.
Oh? Let me have a look. By the looks of them, these scrolls are records of two conversations that took place in the same setting, one after the other.
There's still much I don't know about the Groove. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Sure, go ahead.
Who are the Venerationists?
The Grove of Epiphany is home to 7 schools of thought. While all 7 schools are founded on the ideologies of Thalesis, the first scholar, each is unique in its own way. Among them, the Venerationists revere and worship the Titans the most. As the sage of the Venerationists, Euthyphro has always been at loggerheads with Anaxa. If we were to place the 7 sages on the scales of Talanton, Anaxa and Euthyphro would be placed on opposite sides to achieve balance.
A very illustrative explanation. Thank you. Was it a mistake to build the skyship?
Nearly everyone in Amphorius has heard the story of the skyships by now. Aquila's stature is loftier than the heavens, and their divine retribution is merciless. That's why it's no use building giant skyfaring ships. Oh, but I do wonder if a supercharged mini Treaty cannon could slip past their watch.
Lord! I'm pretty sure somebody did it but didn't survive. That was a joke, right? That was a joke, right, Hyacinth? Maybe? You're not considering putting a guy in a cannon, are you? Maybe? Anyway, how much black powder do you need to, shoot a guy to space? Wait, what? Nothing? Nothing? Pull Acheron? Maybe not. No, I'm gonna save it for Anaxa. Yes, I'm gonna save it for Anaxa. What is Anaxa's field of study?
Newsporists primarily study the application of alchemy in soul repair. Everyone considers Anaxa a blasphemer, but that has never stopped him from sharing his ideas, no matter how taboo. If you must say that he's hiding something, then it's likely what lies beneath his eye patch.
Yeah, he's hiding his blind eye. I don't have any more questions.
Anaxa often says that every failure brings us one step closer to the truth. Perhaps, to him, the crash of the skyship carries a different interpretation. The firmament is not impenetrable. On the contrary, it was precisely because the skyship represented the first step toward breaking free from the shackles of the earth that it provoked the wrath of the Sky Titan and brought divine punishment upon itself. It's a shame that the majority of the Grove's research on Aquila was headed by the Venerationists, with sacrificial rituals making up a predominant part of their findings. Discourse about more esoteric subject matters in relation to Aquila dwindled even further after the skyship incident. So much so that Even the scroll is completely new to me.
Ah, don't worry about it. We'll just collect everything we can find on the Titans for now. There's something else that's caught my attention though. This says that Anaxa is conducting secret experiments of some sort.
That's what I'd like to know. What are these experiments he's involved in? Even I, the assistant lecturer, know next to nothing about
What kind of
them.
experiments is this?
I
Anaxa,
have a
explain.
bad
What
feeling
kind of
about this.
experiments you trying to do here,
Could there be
Anaxa?
more to
Are you
what
trying to
happened
fuse
the
a little
Grove?
girl with a dog? Is that what you're trying to do? No? Okay. Wait, what you mean reviving the dead? What you mean? Who are these two kids? Ed and Al? What? And why there's an armor there? What kind of armor is that? What are you trying to do? Revive what? Oh no. Full Metal Alchemist shenanigans. Yeah, let's keep going. So many people to die, so many people to kill.
This is the Library of Philia, a place where the Grove stores its collection of tomes. Other than books written by the 7 schools, you can also find philosophical texts, ballads, and religious writings from the Outlands here.
No hentai?
Cities that desire to learn from the Grove
I thought there would be
were apparently
hentai here.
expected to
Sad.
contribute knowledge of equal value to what they sought. We've had more than our fair share of hilarious episodes over the years. For instance, it's said that the Erythrocheramists once borrowed a manuscript from a certain author, but ended up returning a copy instead of the original. What's more, the original manuscript was supposedly then hidden here.
That doesn't seem like a nice thing to do.
Nice? No need to hold yourself back, Danny. You can just tell it like it is. Their behavior was no different from bandits.
Yeah, they're fucking being assholes. Well, if you don't mind, did the Grove ever rob Castrum criminals?
Whew. You've got me there. Some said you couldn't even find a dictionary in Castrum Kremnos, so I guess they were spared. There are too many books in the Library of Philia. Flipping through them all will take too long. Why don't we use the Biblioslate to search for the text we need?
Basically,
bring
we're
them
gonna
back to
use
Akuma for
Google.
reading after that.
That's right, let's use Google instead. Agree, this place isn't safe. We should leave as soon as we are done. There are still several more scrolls strewn all over the place. I'll gather them while you pull up those texts. This way, nothing will be overlooked. Okay, I guess we have to go to this thing. These are complaint letters from the scholars about Anaxagoras, the blasphemer. There's a thick stack of letters. Based on the dust accumulated and the perfectly intact seal, the complainee did not even bother opening them and just chucked them aside into a corner. This is about Anaxa. I should read this. Hyacinth, you should come here look too. Have a look too.
Ugh, it's so dusty in here. Whoa. Are these all complaints about him?
Yes, all of them.
I can already see what they must have written. Anaxa has no respect for the gods. His very existence undermines order in our society. They're probably all things like that.
And also, this one says, he kept forgetting to flush the toilet. You know, he kept forgetting to flush the toilet. Like, come on, man. It smells here. Oh no. Does Anaxa hold that much influence?
Why else would they call him the great performer? When Anaxa established his school of thought, the first thing he apparently did was read his own work to everyone. Are the Titans truly an accurate reflection of what humans think gods should be? Worlds created by gods are indubitably perfect, but what of Amphorius? Only foolishness and insensitivity everywhere you turn.
An uncanny impersonation. What happened after?
They marched him straight to the seat of judgment before he could finish.
He got trial for heresy straight away. Just like Galileo. Like, heresy! Lord. Heresy, I tell you, heresy!
Though what he took on in the end was more of a debate than an actual trial. He had to address every one of the scholar's allegations, or face expulsion from the Grove. The first allegation was... Do you agree that since the Titans created the heavens and earth, so the mountains, rivers, and seas must likewise be their creations?
And I supposed to put myself in Anaxa's shoes and answer that. No. Based on history of the flame chase journey, humans have the potential to take over the divinity of Titans.
Anaxa said the same thing then.
Oh shit.
Needless to say, his critics didn't take kindly to his answer, so they followed up with a second allegation.
Okay.
You claim to be studying souls, yet you are, in fact, defiling them and committing acts condemned by the gods.
That's
Do you admit
right.
it?
You went to a certain site and look for souls in that certain site. Yes, you're looking for souls of hentai. The hentai of souls. Oh no. That's a serious allegation. Did he really do that?
Anaxa always wears an eye patch, never removing it, even when alone. Some say he used one of his eyes as an alchemical ingredient. Every being in the world owes their safekeeping to Kithily, and this is even more so for the Chrysos heirs who have divine blood coursing through them. If he has really done something of that nature, then it'd indeed be sacrilegious. Thankfully, they had no way to prove it, so it amounted to nothing more than an allegation in the end. One by one, Anaxa engaged in wars of words against those who would challenge him. Toward the end, a scholar asked him, Anaxagoras, have you any respect for the gods? It was only after a brief silence that he answered, I have never denied that Titans are meant to be noble constructs.
What he didn't say that the Titans are not noble rings louder in the case.
I'm not sure how that controversy was eventually resolved, but what's for certain at least is that Anaxa was allowed to stay in the grove where he continued his research, despite being regarded as a heretic.
Yeah, he's a
By the
heretic.
way, this stack of complaint letters has reminded me of a place in the grove.
I saw him fuck a
We
goat
may find clues
yesterday.
there that
He's a
aren't
heretic.
on the teleslate. I'm talking about Anaxa's alchemy lab, hidden between the cornerstones.
Given the groove meticulous approach of archiving, could there really be such an oversight right under their noses?
It's a well-kept secret. Among the 7 sages, excluding the nominal chief sage, each has a private sanctuary where they can conduct research undisturbed in their free time. Even the administrators of the Library of Philia are restricted from accessing those places and documenting the sage's research. But with the grove in this state, I'm sure Anaxa won't be mad even if we sneak into the lab for a short while. right?
Oh no. I guess we're gonna find his hentai collection. Yeah, whatever. Guess we have to... Oh, we have to go that side? Call the water wheel. A sun. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Gotta get moving! Gotta go for speed!
This is the place. But where is everything?
Everything is destroyed, I
Materials
guess.
for alchemical experiments, matrix diagrams, and even the seal to the lab. They're all gone. Did the Black Tide destroy it all?
No wonder we didn't see any defense mechanism along the way. Have you ever been here before?
No, not even close. Not only are alchemy experiments high-risk activities, but Professor Anaxa also has a penchant for using bizarre materials. Students often saw him walk in looking right as rain, but come out covered in soap with his hair singed. Naturally, no one dared to come near this place. Huh? That bookshelf over there seems to be the only thing still intact.
Okay, let's see. These are materials requested by Anaxagoras. Documents from various fields has been compiled in one place, including Titan's creation, the universality of souls, alchemy doctrine, and so on. Most materials look to be within the research domain of the Nobrian school of thought. However, a document titled A Study of the Chrysos Heir's background is mixed within. No time to read.
What's going on? Anaxa is conducting research on our friends in Alchema and... me?
Yep. This journal contains several intrigue points. Creations of Titans. From the Abyss of Fate to Castrum Kremnos, I've seen many Titan creation during my time in Emphorius. Life forms created by Circes can also be found in the Groove. But fusing them in with human souls through alchemical means? I can't even begin to imagine. Ah yes, that's right, that's right. Full Metal Alchemist shenanigans. Yeah, that's right. Naxa actually went through the Full Metal Alchemist shenanigans. The Chrysos Heir. Anaxa seems to hold special interest in divinity coursing through the Chrysos Heir's veins, and has even conducted a thorough investigation into the hero's backgrounds.
It wouldn't have been so strange if he had focused only on Cassie, given her own curiosity about her origins. Plus, considering that the new Sporists have crafted omnipotent medicines capable of curing diseases, it also makes sense that he would conduct research on immortal Chrysos heirs. But now, it seems Anaxa's objective was never to create medicine, but to identify the origin of the golden blood and figure out its inner workings.
Anaxa's research. Through the alchemy, Anaxas aims to refine the golden blood in the Chrysos heirs to a degree of purity equal to divinity. This must be what he means by close to true purity. But treating both Titan creation and human body as materials to be used in alchemy experiments? That's rather extreme.
Danny, look at this. I have a bad feeling about this.
I don't know.
My biggest fear. come true. After going through his notes, I think I can piece it all together now. Anaxa was carrying out experiments on soul transmutation.
That's right, Full Metal Alchemist! Full Metal Alchemist! There we go. Do you mean he's trying to reconstruct human souls alchemically? Why does it sound like Full Metal Alchemist?
Yes.
It
this
sounds
is what
really
he was
like Full Metal
secretly
Alchemist
conducting
now.
research on. Something he had to keep hidden from others. Compared to his public speeches, this is the real blasphemy. Oh, I just thought of something.
What's wrong?
Do you remember when the Black Tide was approaching? The Grove had planned to send Cersei's core flame to a safe place. But an accident happened along the way, and Anaxa lost his life in the process?
But Cersei took over his body and resurrected him, which led to the situation we are in now.
That's right. But what if Professor Anaxa's fusion with the core flame of reason wasn't an accident?
What are you implying? What do you mean?
Put yourself in his shoes. Knowing that the Black Tide was closing in and your time was running out, what would you have done?
I put my theories to the test, no matter the cost.
Exactly. When the Black Tide came, the true reason Anaxa headed to the Luminary Throne was to transmute and fuse himself with the Titan's core flame.
Did he succeed?
No. Judging from how he reacted after the event, the results came as a surprise. Maybe he failed to consider the possibility that Cersei's would make a similar decision. The manuscripts detailing all the alchemical formulae have been taken away. His research is still ongoing.
Could he have taken them for other purposes?
Like what? There's only one Titan left in the world now. No. No way.
What do you mean? To conceive an entity of perfection, one must first understand the principle of creation. If Anaxa is in Okima now, then that means...
He's after Kefali.
Oh. Okay.
Sir, this sky above us, it's not real, is it?
Oh no, the Genshin's question.
Of course not. This is just an image from a projection device used for educational purposes. A simple trick. The day-night cycle has been lost to this world. So that students like you may still learn about the night sky, astronomers have harnessed the Titan's miraculous power to manipulate the light, projecting the nights of the past here for you. Much like how the sky above the Holy City is also illuminated by Kefali's dawn device.
So, the skies of Akama are fake too.
You mustn't conclude that, Anaxa. You should know that only a child would expose a trick and be proud of it. Often people know more than they let on. They simply choose to feign ignorance because they have no other choice.
Then they're just deluding themselves. People believe in Kefali's tale of Genesis, accepting wholesale whatever the priests preach. But we're different. We've already walked out of the firelit cave of ignorance. We have already realized that we live in a world where Titans make the rules. Even when we look at the sky, we're only seeing what they allow us to see. Rather than gazing at this mockery of a night sky fabricated by them for the rest of my life, why shouldn't I be the one to take control of the projection device instead?
So much time has passed since you sowed the seeds of doubt in my heart, child. Many a night, I find myself penning down all my theories and wild ideas, only to burn them to ashes when I open my eyes in the day.
Why? Because we'll face death by burning if word gets out?
Yes, because blasphemy.
As a sage of the Venerationists,
And the
my
Spanish Inquisition,
soul has
too.
already become
Whatever.
inextricably
Lord.
linked to the great tree. Every word I say and every move I make is certain to influence every leaf, every branch, even the tree itself. But above all else, my days are numbered. Instinctively, I have my doubts about the golden blood and the human soul, yet I have no means of verifying them. The golden blood in my veins is woefully thin, and I am loath to waste what little time I have left obsessing over a hypothesis that cannot even be proven in the first place.
But I can, sir. I can do it for us. The time is right. Give me all that I need, and I shall accomplish this grand feat on your behalf.
Alright, fine.
You're right. I shall do just that. In the next meeting of the sages, I will spare no efforts fighting for the rights you deserve. Go. Establish your own school of thought. Find out what we are. Become the one who conquers the ultimate truths of the world.
Child of humanity. You didn't go to such lengths for an audience with Kefali. Just ask him a few questions, did you?
What's your plan coming here?
You figured it out.
Oh no. What
I were as
shenanigans you gonna do,
foolish as a
Alexa?
Dromus, perhaps I'd throw myself down and prostrate before their greatness, begging for the gods' prophetic wisdom. Well, sorry to disappoint, but I'm no Dromus. Alas, I am a human, standing tall on 2 feet, possessing both intellect and pride.
Man, you and Dr.
Before
Rachel will be
such
best friends if
power,
you think about it.
Does it make any difference whether you're a human or a Dromus?
I'm sure you're familiar with the story of the Styxians. When the raging waves threatened to swallow them, they didn't just give up and become sitting ducks. No. They constructed a dam that kept the roaring tide at bay, chaining down the mad Fagusa. They call me a blasphemer, Circes. But that doesn't mean I deny the existence of gods. It's just, as I see it, Titans are simply a force that mankind has yet to find a way to tame.
So you want to control the gods?
If power that rivals the Titans is what you crave, why not conform to the prophecy and brave the trial?
Why stop at harnessing the power of the Titans when I can do so much more?
Oh no.
The
He
source
wants
of
more
life
power.
is what I wish to grasp, to understand what makes up the soul, and to learn what we really are. Thanks to you, I've had the chance to personally verify, in more ways than one, that the soul indeed ceases to exist in death. But where there is death, there is life. And where there is an end, there must also be a beginning. How then is a soul born? That was the only unknown variable left in my calculations.
And by the sound of it, you have already formed a conjecture.
No, I have already drawn a conclusion. In my journey unto death just now, I finally saw the answer with my own eyes.
Professor Anaxa, I'm here.
Ah, Casti.
His life hangs by a thread. I must ask you to refrain from taking any unnecessary steps.
Of course. I'll bring this to a conclusive end, and give you the answer you so desire. However, in accordance with the principle of equivalent exchange, I must also demand from you what I need.
What do you need? Exactly.
As you wish.
What
Don't
do
you care
need?
to know what the price might be?
It's a matter of uncovering the truth about the Death Titan and his survival. This may be the only time I can ever save someone's life. There is no need for me to think twice.
I see. In that case, let the show begin.
Oh no, what he's gonna do?
Indulge me. Am I correct to say that you intend to prove Thanatos' whereabouts and prove the nature of our existence now?
Before I begin, I must confess I had been stuck in a cognitive trap all this time. As unrelated as these two propositions may seem at first glance, they are in fact logical equivalents. They are merely two different ways of telling us about what the soul is at its core. The reason I say this is, as I've mentioned earlier, the answer was hidden in my journey unto death.
Anaxa, you were in the Netherrealm?
Yes, I am but a living dead man now, but that's not important.
That's right, I'm a
What
zombie,
truly
but my body's still
matters is
warm, so
I
yeah.
overheard a conversation between heroes. That's not all. Remember how I said you were a part of that conversation too, Circes?
And I've told you that I have no recollection of such an event. That was likely just an illusion conjured up by the mind of a dying man.
Of course you would remember. Because that wasn't you. That was Calypso, one of the 7 sages of the Grove.
Calypso?
Huh? Oh, that's the name I made up on a whim when speaking to this girl. How do you know of it? And surely you jest. Don't you think I, of all people, would know if that were the name of one of the 7 sages under the shade of my tree? Don't you claim to know the Grove's past like the back of your hand?
It seems you've lost even the memories seared into your soul. Use your head, Circes. Since all of this took place in the realm of the dead, it stands to reason their likenesses are of souls from the past. The living cannot step foot into that world, so who could they be? Think about Calypso. Why does she share your likeness, yet you have no idea who she is? The answer is evident, is it not? Those fallen heroes are the mortal incarnations of the Titans before their ascensions to godhood. The gods aren't master creators born out of thin air, and they are no different from humans, because they all evolved from one.
So basically, the gods basically used to be humans. So that's me proving that yes, humans can become
Does
gods.
this answer disappoint you?
Yes, because you've answered nothing. If I truly was once human, as you claim, then where do the children of humanity come from?
Yeah, where did humanity come from?
Even on the off chance that you speak the truth, this brings us no closer to grasping Thanatos' whereabouts. How are we to find them?
I have no idea.
I knew you would say that. But it matters not. I know what I'm doing. Actually, why don't we have this supreme being standing before us tell us everything?
Wait, what?
You can revive a Titan?
Humans cannot return from the dead. Neither can gods. But all we need to do is look at this from a different perspective, and the problem will resolve itself. The solution is simple. Just like what you did to me. If I'm reborn as Kefali, I can rebuild the world and all within it as they once did.
So he wants to become Kefali.
Simple.
Seriously?
Is it not?
That's what his grand plan? He wants to become a god. He wants to become Kefali.
I have news from Hyacinth and Dan Heng. Anaxa might be trying to do something with Kefali's divine body.
Kefali?
I hope it's something
What could
researchable.
Anaxa want? Is the Council of Elders going to sit around and let such a sacrilegious act unfold?
That is not possible. He is indeed the great performer, capable of fooling anyone and everyone with his tricks.
I'm sorry.
No need for guilt, for this is good news to us. The Council of Elders has found themselves a traitorous ally. Anaxa's ambitious desires will be something we can exploit. What we should be doing now is to keep our eyes peeled for whichever trickery Kindness is up to, and react accordingly to thwart her plans. Being Akima's political center, the Demigod Council holds just as much significance as the Vortex of Genesis. Someday, after my duty is over, this site will take the place of the battlefield where you hunt gods, become the next challenge you ought to overcome. Till then, it's best to get used to this place as soon as possible.
Uh-huh. Ooh. Let's see. We will be waiting here for your good news.
Preposterous! The Christos only have their standing because of the Council of Elders. How dare they trample over it?
Well, these people are shooting daggers with their eyes.
It's been a while.
Oh. But we've never met.
That's fine. I recognize you. The young lord has nothing but good words about your courage.
Ah, yay!
It has indeed been some time, Lord Krateros. What brings you here in such haste?
Shh, keep it down. Be more vigilant. See those duplicitous dogs over there? They do the dirty work for Kindness. I've already ordered my people to hold them back, but we should still lay low. Unless you're itching for a bloody fight to get a workout in.
My bad. So, did something happen?
Did you hear thunderclaps last night?
I like there's an option where like, yay, Akron's come to save me, yay. Hooray. Well, hooray! It's Acheron! Someone's coming to save us!
Hacker? What?
It's my other mommy. Or a big sis. I don't know.
He's been through a lot lately, please pardon him. Can you tell us more about these thunderclaps?
Thunderclaps are beacon signals of strife. They are a message from the young lord. He threw a spear bearing several words in Akama.
Watch out. The Flame Reaver is back.
I guessed as much. We didn't actually kill them back at the Kremnos Arena.
I figured this is something you would want to know. We Kremnoans never back down from a fight. So if you plan to take that thing down in a battle, reach out to me anytime.
You have my gratitude. I will let Aglaya know about this right away.
Remind her to be on her toes while you're at it. That vicious kindness has been unusually active lately. Those lackeys she keeps undercover have been going in and out of the city a lot more frequently these days. Some even seem to be getting Kremnoans to defect to the Council.
Oh, such a crowd. Yeah, civil war is brewing here. Oh boy.
Looks like you can see it for yourself.
We should get back. Thank you for the intel, Lord Krateros.
Alright. I guess I can end the live stream now. So anyway guys, that's the live stream. Thank you for watching. I'll see you all maybe tomorrow, maybe? I might live stream tomorrow, but can't promise anything. But anyway, if I don't live stream tomorrow, then we'll see you all next week. Bye-bye. Time to go to eat. Time to go to eat. Time to eat. Time to eat. Lol.